Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah V. And today I am bringing you guys some productivity hacks. So I don't want to waste your time. Let's get straight into the video. And I'll tell you guys the list of 14 hacks that I have that'll help you be more productive. Okay, so hack number one is to work in short sessions or bursts of time. There is a technique called the Pomodoro technique, and I think I'll put it maybe here in the video, where you can work for 25 minutes at a time, and then you take a 5-minute break, and then you repeat that cycle 4 times. And after those 4 times, you then take a 30-minute break, which will help you, to stay productive because you're working in such short spans of time and you're just focusing on that one section at a time. And then you have like a 5-minute break coming up. And if you do that 4 times, then you have that longer break that comes up. So you can actually instead of just walking around or drinking water or something, you can actually watch a show or do something and reward yourself for being productive. So I like that technique, and I also like the fact of just staying focused for 30 minutes or less than 30 minutes at a time. Okay, so number 2, have an accountability partner. Most of the times, we don't, hold ourselves accountable. We'll say we're gonna do something, and then we'll give ourselves a lot of leeway or excuses not to do it. But if you have somebody who is really interested in seeing you grow or progress, and you tell them, hey, I have this task coming up, I want to stay accountable, I want to make sure I get it done, can you just check in with me? And that person is really dedicated to seeing you grow, and they do it, it keeps you a lot more productive, and you'll get a lot more done, especially if you have somebody asking you like, hey, did you finish that task you said you were going to do today, or this week, or whatever it is. So I think that's really important. Number 3 is clean your space. I'll wake up sometimes early in the morning and clean my space so that I can feel like some of those distractions, are taken away, so I don't have to think about them as I'm trying to get things done during the day. Number 4, maximize transition times. So a lot of us, we're traveling from school to work or work home. During those periods of transition, sometimes it's 30 minutes to 45 minutes, even an hour. And depending on where you're coming from, it can be like 2 hours. Utilize that time so that you can brainstorm. That's what I like to do. Brainstorm ideas in the car while you wait. You can take a notepad with you, write some things down. So when you come back home, you're able to then put those things, either in your planner or flush out the ideas that you do have. So number 5 is to schedule notifications. If you have things that come up throughout your day, what I love to do is just put the notification on that says, hey, make sure you drink water. Sometimes I'll even put it for drinking water, honestly, and to make sure that throughout the day I hit those points. And it just gives me like a mental reminder, hey, you're supposed to get this done. And it's, the alarm goes off at that time that you've assigned, and you can act on it quickly, and that's it. You're more productive. All right, number 6 is have a strategy for saying no. A lot of times we don't know how to say no, and then it adds on to our plate, and now you have your thing that you haven't even completed, and then you have someone else's thing that, because you didn't say no to, has added on to this heaping, and it's like a pile. It just grows bigger and bigger and bigger. So learn how to say no, especially if it doesn't align with whatever you have going on at the time. And you can just say no, like point blank period, no, I can't do this. Or you can develop a little strategy for how you say no to people. And that can be anything that you want in your own way, whatever suits you. So if that's no through text, or if it's saying, hey, no, I'm not able to complete it at this time, but I'll get back to you at a later date. That's also, another good option as well. 7 is another one that I really love too, which is to break down your larger tasks into smaller, manageable parts. Because something that seems so huge, well, the hard things can seem so huge, like It's so much to tackle. But once you take it and break it down into little pieces that you can tackle throughout your day or maybe throughout your week, it makes it so much more manageable and you're able to accomplish that big task over a period of time. Number 8 is to wake up early. Waking up early for me just solves so many other problems because I'm able to get things done earlier and, prepare for the day. I think that's another important part that's coming up, and I'll say that as number 9, prepping for your day. Waking up early allows me to do that. So I think it'll definitely be something that will help other people. Even if you wake up 30 minutes earlier than you usually do, it's still a great start. And then, like I said, number 9, preparing for your day. Creating a list of things that need to get done throughout your day or tasks that need to get done throughout your day is also very important because it sets you up. They have a quote that says, like, end your day before you begin it. So you already know how the end of your day looks like because in the morning you prepared for the whole day. You've made a list of everything that needs to get done, so you know what the end of the day is going to look like. Number 10 is automate. Oh, this is like cherry on top. Automate. Make sure there's like so many different apps out there now that you can use to automate everything that it makes automation so much easier. So for instance, some tasks like that I need to do is like scheduling YouTube videos. YouTube, you're able to not schedule, but create YouTube videos. So on YouTube, you're able to schedule them out and you can post videos. You can film the video, post it onto the YouTube platform, put everything in it, and then say, okay, at this date it's gonna be put out. So let's say next week Tuesday you're gonna put the video out, and it's Friday. Boom, I'm already way more productive because I probably have the whole week scheduled out, or that day is already scheduled out. So on Tuesday or Monday night, I'm not rushing to get a video done or put something out. Okay, so number 11, create a checklist. Checklists, I think, are great. You can even call it like a wins list or a done list. Create a checklist of everything you have to do, and checking it off can be so satisfying that, knowing that, okay, out of these maybe 5 tasks that I have to do, I've already crossed off 3 or 4. It's so important just visualizing or visually seeing that down on paper. It helps me a lot, so hopefully it can help you too. Oh, all right, so number 12, put your phone on airplane mode. When your phone is on airplane mode or silence, or maybe put it in another room, whatever one works for you, they're all very similar. Put it away so that while you're working on your task and you're getting things done, you're not being distracted, because distractions can take you off focus, and then you'll never get back on. Especially in the world we live in today, it's almost impossible to start something and you get distracted. You'll end up 4 hours on Instagram scrolling, doing God knows what, then you're sleeping. Next thing you know, it's the next day and the task that you plan to complete never got completed. So airplane mode, silent, or put it in your room, somewhere that's far away from you once you're taking on any task. And then after you're done, you pick it up and you answer whoever sent you messages or whatever like that. Another great thing to do is to batch your smaller tasks. So if you have any really small tasks that take a couple of minutes, instead of doing them now, save it for later and put all of those small tasks together, and you can complete them in like a little group. And that really helps to be productive, because you're not just like, looking at small tasks and doing that and then trying to get what you need to get done, and then you have this other small thing to do and you're trying to do that in under 2 minutes. Because I know some people say do the 2-minute tasks and get them out the way, but put all those 2-minute tasks together, and at a later date or a later day or a later part of your day, you can get those done. Okay, so that was number 13. Number 14, and my final hack, is if you like to listen to music while you're working or trying to be productive, try to listen to things that don't have any lyrics. So music that just sets a mood or a tone, anything that you like but don't have any lyrics, and try to put it on loop so that while you're working, you're not worried about changing it or adjusting it to fit whatever mood you're in now. Just keep it on a playlist, keep it on a replay, a constant replay, and allow it to play, and just maintain your focus. Okay, so those are my productivity hacks. If you like any one of them, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Tell me which ones you're doing or which ones you already do. And I'll see you in the next one.